What's going on, everyone? SJ Collectibles back with another action figure unboxing video, and in this one I will be going over the new Neca Toys Ultimate Bear Blood Feral Predator from the movie Prey. This was kind of a surprise drop from Neca, I feel. I feel like they announced it a while back, but nothing was ever shown, and then they just dropped images of it the other day, and then people were just kind of finding it in the Targets near them. My friend found it this past week, and then I so happened to run into the Neca rep today when I was stopped at one of my Targets, and was able to pick it up. The thing that kind of sucks that she was kind of telling me, is she was stocking these one per store, which is kind of, to me, always ridiculous. So me getting this one at this store, I'm the only person in this area getting this, and that's kind of bullshit. But besides that, there was another Target store near me too, and the next lucky collector can get that one. But I mean, people were finding it early at the stores, and were able to get it and then putting it on eBay for ridiculous prices. But whatever, good for them. But anyway, the box is clear, translucent, with red blood pouring down it. I have the plastic sleeve and the figure already out of it, so you can still kind of see through the box. It's a sleeve that comes off of it, and inside it just shows like the beaver dam where the bear attacks Naru in the movie. And on the back, you have another plastic insert sleeve that shows the feral predator figure in a cool pose. So anyway, moving on from the box, here's the figure. And he is outstanding, as was the original Neca regular release of this figure as well. This is probably my favorite Predator figure Neca's ever done, just because of the detail that was on the feral Predator and some of the choices they made when they made this figure. The regular version, this one as well. I love that you can change out the jaws. Again, it comes with 3 jaws, so you got a completely open one, completely closed one, and then I have the mid open range mouth, and then you can just pop them out. You can take the mask off. It's completely blood soaked on both sides. It doesn't have the detail like the other one. And then his face is also completely bloodied, no detail on it as well. His dreadlocks are black with red all through them, but again, just like the other figure, you can pop the mouth off. And I'm going to take this completely closed mouth and put that on there, and then just pop the mask right back on. And, you know, it just kind of, this reminds me of when he, like, first drops a bear and he sees Naru going down the river, and he just kind of is, like, curious of, like, what was that? You know, really cool. But I hope with like how they did this with the removable mask and the interchangeable jaws, if they ever give us a wolf predator or whatever, I hope they do a similar thing. Give us the jaws, give us a removable mask on all these predators, which is how I've always felt it should have been, even from like the original Predator as well. But as far as accessories goes, he has the combi stick. It's clear with some blood on the spear tip side, and you can of course detach it in half. And then again, it goes back nice and easy. He also comes with the folded down version with 2 clear translucent hooks, and you just put them on his back, and then you can put the spear on. I kind of put a dab of glue on them to hold them on, because these things are, it's a cool idea, but it's really kind of dumb at the same time. He also comes with the medical backpack again. It does have the magnet, which you can see, but they did a good job of hiding it by having the blood soaked on the front side, so you cannot see it. They also put blood completely on his back as well, so it hides the magnet, and then again, it just pops onto his back. The one accessory they didn't make him come with, well, 2 that they didn't make him come with that the regular release had, was he does not come with the spear pew pew, okay? And so yeah, there's, you know, it would magnet onto his back, which never really worked very well in the regular version, so I kind of made a little cool holster it went into, and it worked out really well. But this magnet's on, doesn't come with that. And then also, they did a cool thing. They closed this off. I always felt they should have made the original version come with like a little insert piece as well to close the hole where the shield goes in, but he doesn't come with the shield. And then the other thing he comes with is his gauntlet blades. And yeah, they're really cool, but I really do kind of hate how they did this, where you just kind of slide them in, and then they kind of just, they were kind of like the AVP figures, and so they stay in pretty good. But again, it'd be really cool if they would do the retractables. But I get what the whole aesthetic was, that you didn't see his blades when they were completely in his gauntlet. So also comes with 3 sets of interchangeable hands. I have open grip hands, so you could pop the spears into his hands. He also comes with 2 closed grip hands, and then 2 completely open hands, which he's posed with in the package. And that's really all he comes with. But he has a really cool paint overlay on top of the clear translucent, so I kind of want to get a bear action figure. I've heard people saying the Mythic Legions, but do I really want to drop $100 on a bear figure? I may look to see what the scale on that, I don't know, that Jumanji grizzly bear was, to see if that kind of matches. But have him hold it up, and you can see where the blood was, really just pouring down completely over his head and face and arms, and then coming down his torso, all the way down to his feet. This is so freaking cool looking, man. Really awesome. And even with all like the joints, they're really well hidden for the most part. I mean, you can still kind of see where they're pegged in, but in the right light, they're hidden really well by this blood effect on this figure. And on the back, again, you got the blood pouring down from his hair all the way down to the back of his belt, and then down to his feet. The other thing I noticed this one doesn't have, he doesn't have the net that has like the little net weapon that he carries. It doesn't have that. Also doesn't have the skulls on his belt. So he does have the little thing that he uses to like chop off the guy's leg, and Naru gets that later on, and then breaks the bear trap with it. But other than that, that's the only thing really missing from him, besides the spear gun and the shield. And then those couple accessories on his belt are missing, which, I mean, may matter to some, but I mean, it is an invisible figure, so I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, anyway, so you can bring him in and compare him with the regular release. And I have him right here. Take his shield and his spear off, and just compare them. Again, same exact figure, just clear with blood all over him. And yeah, to me personally, I'm always going to go with the regular release, just because this is just from a scene. This is for the majority of the movie, but it's still a really cool extra figure that they did, and I'm sure we'll get a couple other ones out of this mold as well, of the feral predator. But like I said, for the regular release, I made this little holster that goes on his back, and you can just slide because I really didn't like the magnet that they did. It's not really that great, so it kind of keeps it in the position that it wasn't in the movie. And yeah, and I also made the final battle version of the feral predator as well. Got an extra one, and just removed the arm and did all the blood details that he has from all the wounds that he's gotten inflicted from Naru and their brother. And so I have a feeling they'll probably give us this figure down the line. But yeah, these are all the 3 versions of the feral predator I have, and this is the custom Naru I made. And following a recipe from a few friends in a forum, or a group that I'm a part of. And yeah, so this is her next to the feral predator. Pretty decent height. But anyway, it's not really much else I can say about this figure. I'm really happy I found it. Really cool figure to have on the shelf with the other feral predator, and it'll be I'm gonna definitely want to make a little diorama with, you know, maybe by like the beaver dam, and make like a little fake river and have have him holding the bear above his head or whatever. I think that will look really cool. But I definitely recommend this figure. Um, like I said, it may be a little hard to find. Hopefully NECA does a good job of stocking it in the stores. I mean, I never even found this one in Target. I had to end up going to Meijer, and I found him there after I'd gotten him online as well. But anyway, hope you all liked the video. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed to the page, I know this is the first video I've made in a while. I've just been very busy with life and other things. So yeah, again, like and subscribe to the page. And I'm gonna try and make more content here in the future. So yeah, as always, this is SJ Collectibles saying toys keep you young, and happy hunting out there, everyone, and take it easy.